Allan Bentley. My lucky ukulele. My lucky ukulele. Allan Bentley.
I was born in Fiji, and on my 15th birthday, my grandmother said to me, "Happy birthday, son, you're going to migrate." I wasn't very bright in those days. Mind you, nothing's changed. But I thought migrate was a kind of headache. And then she said, "All your relatives have saved up enough money. We're going to send you overseas to get an education. And to help you when you're there, you'll make some difficult decisions. So we're giving you this family Lucky Ukelele. It will help you with every decision you make." And 2 months later, I was standing on the wharf in Suva, ready to migrate. I was dressed like this. I had my best t-shirt, my track pants, and a pair of brand new jandals. I was carrying my Lucky Ukelele and my Fijian suitcase. I was looking up at a big cruise ship like that. It was called Yoronse. It was sailing around the world. It was going to its next port of call. I hadn't stolen anything, so I knew I wasn't going to Australia. I was going to Auckland, New Zealand. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. And 3 hours later, I was on the stern of the ship as it set sail, waving to my relatives with tears in my eyes. And then I heard over the ship's loudspeaker, "Dinner is being served in the dining room." Well, I rushed down to my cabin, put my suitcase down, and you know, in Fiji, wherever there's eating, there's always music. So I took my Lucky Ukelele and ran up to find the dining room. When I got there, this official stopped me. He looked at me as if I was an overstayer. He looked down his list and said, "Name, please." I said, "Oh, Allan Bentley, sir." "Oh yes, Master Bentley. The steward will show you to your table." I followed the steward into this dining room. It was massive. People everywhere. Then he showed me to this table for 8. 7 adults were sitting there and 1 spare seat for me. And as I sat down, in typical Fiji style, I said, "Bula, everyone!" They looked down their noses at me. 2 of them reluctantly said, "Oh, hello." The kind of hello you get when you're a guest at Toastmasters. And then I noticed the steward. He was standing behind the diners, writing in his notebook as they opened up their catalogues in front of them. So I opened up my catalogue. There were foods in there I'd never seen in Fiji. There was one called Entree, Mrs. Stroney. And then suddenly, the steward was standing next door to the man who was seated next to me. And then the steward said, "And what is your order, Master Bentley?" Do you know, at that moment, it's like when your name is called out at table topics. You panic. I panicked. So I looked at my Lucky Ukelele, I pointed to the man who just ordered, and said, "The same." Well, that trip took 2.5 days from Suva all the way to Auckland. I had 8 meals on that boat, and every time the steward asked me, "What is your order, Master Bentley?" I would point to the person who had just ordered, look at my Lucky Ukelele and say, "The same." I spent a whole month in Auckland, and then it was time to go to school. I enrolled at Takapuna Grammar School on the North Shore. And on the first day, I didn't have a school uniform, so I went dressed like this. And I took my Lucky Ukelele. As I arrived at the school grounds, this boy walked up to me and said, "My name's Bill, I'm a prefect. You must be one of the 2 new immigrants this year." I thought, this is a pretty smart school. How did he know I was an immigrant? Then he said, I'll show you to the classroom. And on the way he said, what subjects are you taking for school certificate? I thought, this is like being on the boat with the food. You get a choice. I said, what subjects are you taking? He said, I'm taking English, it's compulsory. Geography, history, commercial practice, and biology. What about you? I looked at my Lucky Ukelele. I said, the same. That year, every class I took this Lucky Ukelele with me. In the school cert exams, and in January when the results came out, I opened mine, grabbed my Lucky Ukelele, ran around to Bill's place. Bill, how did you get on? He said, I passed. How about you? I looked at my Lucky Ukelele and said, the same. That was 60 years ago. In those 60 years, I've relied on this Lucky Ukelele to make all my decisions for me. And you know, 3 years ago, I saw an ad in the community paper. It said, classical music classes in the community hall on a Monday night. I took this Lucky Ukelele on the Monday night, and down I went. When I got there were people everywhere. Some with badminton rackets, some with paintbrushes. I walked around with this vacant look on my face, which is quite normal for me. This man went past and said, you looking for the same room as me? I said, in what room would that be? He said, Toastmasters, how about you? I looked at my Lucky. You know, had I not said the same and gone to those classical music lessons, this year I could have been on American Idol. Playing Mozart on my Lucky Ukelele. But instead, I trusted this Lucky Ukelele and I said the same. And you know, I stand here today and I look out. I see Toastmasters everywhere. And I'm so proud and I'm so lucky because I'm the same. I'm a Toastmaster too. Contest chair.
2 minutes silence, please.